In Mason, our model for personalized learning puts the learner at the center. And how to design experiences for students with the learner at the center, well, there's a lot of different approaches to that. Some teachers might look at assessment data that the kid may bring with them. Other teachers might look at portfolios of evidence of things that the kids have created. I'm here to show you one kind of neat tool that designers use called an empathy map. So an empathy map looks like this. This particular version comes from a designer named David Gray, but there are versions of this all over the internet. If you search for empathy map, you'll come up with lots of different options. The way that this works is that you actually print this out and write on it, or you can, if you've got the right tools, you can actually write on the PDF. Not everybody does, but the idea is that you actually kind of formulate your ideas by writing them down. I think a lot of these questions on here are questions that teachers naturally ask themselves, but by writing them down, you become more focused. So you start off across the top talking about who you're designing for. It could be just one student. It could be a group of students. Maybe it's a group of students that are traditionally underrepresented. Maybe it's a single class. Maybe it's all of your classes together, but you're going to focus down like that. Then you have to decide what exactly are you designing? Are you designing an entire unit, instruction for one day? Are you looking at assessments or projects? What are you designing with this map? Then you just go through the questions of what do they need to do, those folks that you're designing for? What do they see right now engaging in your existing experience, or what do you envision them seeing through the experience that you're designing? What do they say? What do they do? What do they hear? At the center is our student. This is a avatar that represents who we're designing for. And the student has pains and the student has gains. So what pains, what are their fears and frustrations, dissatisfactions, anxieties with the experience do you anticipate them having or you observe them already having? And then what are their gains? What do they want? What do they need? What do they hope? And so you fill all this out, and that helps you focus as you begin to build whatever it is that you need to build, whether it's a lab or a project, an assessment, whatever it might be. And you try to react to those things. Now, this is you putting yourself in the seat of the learner and thinking about it, things from their eyes. But that's just one layer. The next layer would be to actually take these observations or take these thoughts and then actually observe the students or ask the students what they think based on these questions. But just printing this out, writing it down really helps get your designs focused. Reach out if you have any questions with this. Google around. Lots of different designers are using this. I hope you find it helpful.